Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Looks like a design run here with Fields. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Tight end on the move left. Fields now on second down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the visitors are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's caught. Trey Palmer.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got the open man. That's McConkey. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Throwing again, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's in. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Fields. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They bring the tight end in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. 12 yards on that hookup, and that will be a 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
This a design run with Fields. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Schultz is the motion man. 2nd down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They go play action with Fields. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Tight end motioning left. Fields to throw for it. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Schultz is the motion man. They'll run here with Mixon. And he will fight his way to the end zone.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The key to this play is all the pass protection. When you allow your running back to fast release and get out, you're down one pass protector, so the offensive line knows, hey, we're on our own here, and they gave the quarterback and that back enough time to get downfield and picks up a huge play.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Herbert to the air again. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Play action now for Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The tight end going in motion to the left. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Herbert now on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fields to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down.
Into space, and he will score. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the visitors add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
On first down, Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a second timeout called by the defense. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. Marked down at the 6. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Fields. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. One final throw before the break. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing, Herbert. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Herbert to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A big play there. 31 yards. Throwing again, Herbert. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the visitors stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That'll be taken in by Pierce. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Fields now. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Second down, it's Fields. This one complete to Jordan. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very...
And he's in.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Herbert. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he will go all the way. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and through. And the visitors will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Pistol snap back to Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the visitors will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They go play action with Fields. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Play action now for Fields. Going for it all. That's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he's in. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to...
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run with Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll let one go down the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Dobbins. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
He'll try to run for it. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Fields from the pistol. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Fields from the gun on third down. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Here we go. Good.
A first down throw for Fields. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Now, Fields. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He'll tuck it in. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and his guys cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now it's Dobbins, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. So it's a win for our visitors. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.